Inside Alexia Umansky and Jake Zingerman's engagement party. When deciding the location for her engagement party, Alexia Umansky had a clear top choice: her family's incredible Encino home. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills daughter gathered with loved ones on May 17 to celebrate her upcoming nuptials with Jake Zingerman. The couple's engagement party was hosted in Kyle Richards' backyard, where guests enjoyed a night of dancing, good drinks, and delicious food. Alexia Umansky and Jake Zingerman's backyard celebration. "It feels so good for all of you guys being around us," Jake told the attendees from the dance floor. "Thank you for being here to celebrate us, my beautiful fiancé. I know you have some special words, so take it away." Alexia, who stepped out in a stunning long-sleeve white dress, then took the mic and gave a heartwarming shout-out to her mom, Kyle, and dad, Mauricio Umansky. "There's words I'd like to say for another day, if you know what I mean," she said, referring to her wedding vows. "But I do want to start by thanking, first and foremost, my mom and dad. I love you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you guys today. This home is what it is because of you. I wanted to celebrate so badly here because of the home you made for us." Alexia then turned her direction to her soon-to-be husband. "For 20 years I've loved you. I'm so excited to marry you," she told Jake before going in for a kiss. "Ok, now everyone dance your butts off." The party also featured a full bar, a DJ, and catering by Serving Le, a popular burger joint for its smash burgers and selection of craft beer and natural wine. Kyle Richards shares details on Alexia Umansky's upcoming wedding. Alexia and Jake got engaged in early November 2024 and hosted a small celebration at their cozy SoCal home. The couple started dating more than 5 years ago, but according to Kyle, have known each other since 2nd grade. Kyle spoke about Alexia's wedding plans on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, saying she expected to be a calm, cool, collected mother of the bride. "Alexia is very hands-on. She knows exactly what she wants," the Beverly Hills mom said. "She is planning like crazy, and I'm just saying, ok, yes, love it, perfect." She's like, "What do you think about this wedding planner?" I'm like, "Love it, great, done." She's like, "What do you think about this date?" "Great, done." So she has a very clear vision of what she wants, and basically we just have to pay for it. A night of love and legacy. Inside Alexia Umansky and Jake Zingerman's magical engagement party. There was a golden softness to the Encino twilight, the kind of Californian dusk that gently folds over the hills like velvet. The scent of blooming jasmine floated on the warm breeze, blending with laughter, music, and the clinking of crystal glasses. At the heart of it all stood the Umansky family's sprawling estate, not just a home, but a fortress of memories, generations, and dreams. On May 17, its walls bore witness to a new chapter: Alexia Umansky and Jake Zingerman's engagement party. It wasn't just any celebration. This was a love letter to the past, a dance with the future, and a deep breath in the now. The setting. The moment guests stepped through the ivy-draped gates of Kyle Richards' immaculate backyard, they were swept into an ambience that felt both ethereal and unmistakably Umansky. Twinkling string lights shimmered above like constellations just close enough to touch, casting a warm glow on the pristine lawn below. White peonies, Alexia's favorite, lined the walkways, their fragrance mixing with the scent of grilled sliders and truffle fries drifting from the Serving Le catering tent. "Can you believe she wanted it here?" Kyle whispered to her best friend, Dorrit Kemsley, sipping from a delicate coupe glass. "This backyard has seen birthday parties, Christmas mornings, heartbreaks, makeups, but never something quite like this." Dorrit nodded, eyes scanning the space. "It's perfect. It's her." Under the giant oak that had stood in the backyard since Kyle's own childhood, a custom-built dance floor shimmered with gold inlays that read, "Alexia and Jake, established 2024. To the side, a full bar served craft cocktails, lavender gin spritzers, mezcal old-fashioneds, and cucumber mint margaritas. Glasses clinked, laughter rang out, and love, palpable, full-bodied, floated in the air like the summer heat. Family first. While the event was undoubtedly chic and glamorous, its true soul lay in its simplicity and sentiment. There was no red carpet, no exclusive velvet ropes, just a backyard turned ballroom, filled with people who had seen Alexia grow from precocious little girl to graceful bride-to-be. Jake was the first to address the crowd, his voice strong but brimming with emotion. "It feels so good for all of you guys being around us," he began, standing with his arm around Alexia. "Thank you for being here to celebrate us." Dressed in a white silk gown with subtle embroidery that caught the light just so, Alexia took the mic, pausing as her eyes scanned the crowd. It wasn't nerves, it was the weight of the moment. "There's words I'd like to say for another day, if you know what I mean," she said with a coy smile, prompting laughter and teary nods from the crowd. "But I do want to start by thanking, first and foremost, my mom and dad. I love you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you guys today. This home is what it is because of you. I wanted to celebrate so badly here because of the home you made for us." Kyle, fighting tears with mascara-friendly discipline, grasped Mauricio's hand. He squeezed it, eyes never leaving their daughter. "For 20 years I've loved you," Alexia continued, turning toward Jake. "I'm so excited to marry you." There was a pause, then a kiss, tender, unhurried, real. It wasn't for Instagram, though a dozen phones caught it. It was for them. "Oak," Alexia grinned, breaking the hush. "Now everyone dance your butts off." Dancing with the past, present, and future. And so they did. The DJ, a friend from Jake's college days, spun a perfect setlist. A blend of 2000s hits, romantic classics, and Latin beats that had even Aunt Kathy Hilton twirling barefoot by midnight. At one point, Kyle joined her daughters, Alexia, Sophia, and Farah, for a slow dance to Stevie Nicks' Landslide, holding them like time itself might stop if she squeezed hard enough. Off to the side, Portia Richards, now a teenager in her own right, filmed a short clip for her TikTok, POV. "You're at your sister's engagement party and realizing your mom still has better dance moves than you." It would go viral by morning. Friends from every phase of the couple's life mingled. Childhood classmates, real estate colleagues, college friends, reality TV acquaintances. There were no Hollywood types tonight, just humans. Jake's speech had included a brief mention of how he and Alexia had first met in second grade, sharing a bag of Cheetos and an eye roll when their teacher tried to explain multiplication tables. It was silly then, sacred now. They hadn't started dating until adulthood, but the foundation had always been there. Built on history, on memory, on mischief. Behind the scenes, in the kitchen, Kyle hovered like only a mom could, pretending not to micromanage the staff. "Are we low on the goat cheese crostini? I told them to double that tray." "Mama," Alexia said, peeking in and interrupting her. "Stop, it's perfect." Kyle turned, flustered but smiling. "I just want it to be, you know." "I know, it is," Alexia assured, wrapping her arms around her mom. "This night is perfect because of you." They held the moment in silence, mother and daughter, the past folding into the future. Outside, Mauricio stood talking with Jake and Jake's father, gesturing animatedly as he recalled their boy's first sleepover. "He was nervous, remember?" he said, pointing to Jake with a grin. "Had to bring his own pillow." Jake chuckled. "Still do. Alexia calls it my emotional support foam." A vision shared. Though the engagement party was a celebration in itself, it was also a teaser for the wedding to come. A glimpse of Alexia's vision, romantic, intimate, grounded in family. "She's been planning like crazy," Kyle said earlier during a quiet moment by the fire pit. "She knows what she wants. Me, I'm just along for the ride and footing the bill." But Kyle didn't mind. There was joy in watching her daughter lead. There was something full circle about it all. The home that had been the stage for their own wedding anniversaries now welcoming the next generation of love. Jake's mom, Marla, later gave a short toast. I used to joke that Jake had a 5-year plan: get into college, land a job, marry Alexia. Turns out it wasn't a joke. Everyone laughed, but the truth of it lingered. Sometimes love is slow burning. Sometimes it's a steady path back to someone you've always known. Midnight magic. By midnight, barefoot dancing had replaced heels, and the crowd had thinned slightly. The DJ slowed things down with a remix of Can't Help Falling in Love, and Alexia rested her head on Jake's shoulder. I feel like we're floating, she murmured. We kind of are, Jake said. Or maybe that's the mezcal. No, it's more than that. It's us. He nodded, then kissed her forehead. Nearby, Kyle watched them with a soft, wistful expression. She's going to be okay, she whispered to Mauricio. She's better than okay, he replied. She's in love. The afterglow? As the night waned and the last guests slipped away into the warm Encino air, the backyard quieted. The dance floor was scattered with rose petals and forgotten shoes. String lights blinked lazily, like tired stars ready to rest. Inside the kitchen, a few leftover sliders sat untouched. Champagne glasses were stacked like dominoes in the sink. The hum of the refrigerator was the only sound.